maybe I got it that time. Let's see. I need that screen. Woohoo! Use the boxes. We've been adjusting, and yeah, I got a load of boxes over there. Let me show you this. We've been under a winter storm. Welcome in, happy welcome. Day 3, and so I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm not feeling it. But that's because we were cooped in the house for a couple days, and we're still not dug out. I hate feeling like I'm stuck in multiple ways, right? But one is not being able to get in the vehicle and just go, roll the window down, feel the breeze, and let the worries go away. So. Does everyone hear me?
It still sounds like you're in a payroll like you did last time, but we'll just have to look through it.
Alright, so does it sound like I'm drowning, or is my word, or are my words clear? So, everyone's got cabin fever, so the girls decided to come visit Mom for a little bit today. But I had them prepare because even though the road's reopened, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're... My computer's here, and I'm used to looking at the screen, so y'all, I'm interested. But that's where y'all see me from. It's right here. Anyways, the girls are here, and they're here until tomorrow because Jess didn't want to listen to her mom when she said, hey, the roads might be open, but you may end up stuck. So, for one, I can't see the clutter right here because it's going to drive me crazy. So, if we can adjust it this way slightly. What, you just going to cover it up?
That's what I was thinking to do.
No, you're good.
I'm just trying to find
something. Not anything else. Hey, we're just going to blame it on this guy today. Alright? I got him on clearance after Halloween. Hey, if y'all haven't already, drop your numbers. I'm going to click out of chat, so I can't see your numbers. I'm already up in chat, but I'm going to close. I'm going to go to private chat, so drop your numbers. If you've been here before, you know you don't have to remain present to win. I'm going to show you some stuff that I'm insanely going to probably just give away. At least one of those items will happen today. Before we get started with that, I need to write some numbers down for my own sake.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to try to adjust your audio. Hi, hippie. Volume, not there. Let's see. Alright, what about that?
Well, that sounds better.
Yeah, I know. Alright, let's try that. Yeah, that sounds a lot better. I think I got it for you.
You think you got it for me?
Also turned up your mic.
Alright,
I figured out what was causing that.
Alright,
Like,
let's see. You know, I got some Americana because I'm a military mama. I was going to sell some of this stuff. I'm going to probably bring some of it on today, but I have to cover that. So I don't do clutter, and a lot of that's just stuff I haven't got organized yet. So I just, as I see it, and not that this isn't cluttered a bit, but hopefully that takes care of it. Yeah, I mean, it's not perfect, but you know what? I'm not perfect. Alright, I'm going to write some numbers down. I do not have chat open. If you're familiar with StreamYard, I'm in private chat, so it takes regular chat off the screen for me. Explain that there's a discovery paper for me, y'all. Last year that my loved one passed away, and it's been a hell of a year, I'm not even gonna lie, but I'm trying to work through those emotions while I deal with the emotions that came up today that were related to that. It's the hardest thing most people think is easy, just to hit the live button. Chase the 6th. I'm gonna mark 3 of them because there's sometimes we do 3. I'm writing this. Mr. Stuffy, you can't see what I'm writing, can you?
No.
No, I just wanted to make sure since, you know, going live on YouTube is not as easy as folks might think. To do it in real time while feeling and being human is not easy either.
So Hippie sent you an email.
Okay. I haven't checked the email in a couple hours, but I'll go check really quick. Alright, let's do numbers. We're gonna do in my backdrop. I'm not gonna have them in any real order other than whoever wins. I didn't say a select. I didn't tell y'all a number range. Can you give me an idea of number ranges? Because I just did 2 very.
Well, we've only got one person's number in. You're done writing numbers?
Not yet.
Okay, it's in the high 20s.
Alright, well, I've got one below 20s, and I've got one well over 20s.
Okay, so just give a number range.
The play range today is going to be between 1 and 125. I know, I'm all over the place. Sorry, y'all.
And our internet's spotty.
There's nothing I can do about the internet. We just came through a storm. Utilities are struggling. I see there's 5 comments in chat. I've got the numbers written down.
I can go back and look at chat.
Here, here, and here. So I'm going to go back to chat, to regular chat. Alright. Before we get going any further, me coming in at 4 o'clock on Mondays instead of 4:30 always makes the start of this a bit slow, but this gives people a chance if they're driving, which you're in the state of Kansas, they probably ain't driving today. Hey Jeffrey, welcome in. I've got to go to email. And I'm still not convinced, y'all. I do vape. I'm still not convinced. Alright, Hippie. Today's the 6th. I'm trying to think, because, yeah, just as soon as you can, because I got people lined up too. These emails just won't stop coming, I'm telling you. I'm sorry. I'm very human today. Today is a year. It's a very pivotal person in my life died. This is the person I would typically talk to through the year, instead of coming on in live and crying my eyes out. So, anyone that's asking, human questions right now over the course of 2 days, I have no control over because this is my channel. My name's Stephanie Grove. Sorry, I keep looking at the screen over here. You know, my name's Stephanie Groves. I'm not any other channel. I have less than 250 followers. What people do, who they endorse, we're going to have another back porch talk, and that's probably going to happen within the next 7 days. Because I'm not going to address things unless I have to on my sales day. But it's taking energy I don't have, y'all. And this has nothing to do with Hippie saying she emailed me. Emails have been crazy. PayPal's been crazy. So someone coming in chat and saying, hey, I dropped an email to you. It can be innocent, y'all. It's not always bad. But for the ones that are asking me to, you're going to have to communicate through an email, especially if it's business, because I need to have it documented on my site. Because that's where we're at. And if someone misinterprets that, I'm sorry. We're going to show you what we're going to give away today and the things I'm not giving away yet. So I'm going through things. This was stuff that, okay, it was just the double that fell. This was stuff that Mr. Stephanie and I purchased through veteran-owned and operated locally, not in our village, but in the surrounding villages, towns, cities. This is someone who was never in coach, but is since retired. So I'm going to pull everything out so I can see it. We are going to mention naked butts. No, I'm not talking about getting naked. I'm talking about a scent today. This is all made and distributed and or sold.
So Hippie can barely understand you because the audio. On the webcast.
Alright, give me a minute, Hippie. Maybe I'll have to switch over to something else. Give me a minute.
And I can hear it because it's in my ear, but if it was just on a speaker, I can understand what she's saying.
Let me make sure my volume's at 100.
Let me turn up. Go ahead and
Am I echoing?
No, it just
No,
sounds like
you
you're
can't
echoing.
have the audio on. It'll. Yeah, you have to be mute, otherwise it will really throw stuff off.
Yes, here's earbud off and what?
Alright. Yes, Jeffrey, I was in Bingo's a little bit to see that you have an appointment tomorrow.
They still will be able to see you.
Well, they should still be able to hear me even in a barrel because I'm not muted.
Let's try that.
So I thought we tried this one time.
No, you can't. It's clear now.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're better hippie. That's her.
Well, I can't see chat. You'll have to let me know. Alright, Happy, how's the audio now?
That's to me. It sounds
Hippie, it just now came through you asking hippie stuff. Maybe it's my old ears. It's since we got this camera, we've had fighting with it.
And I have it a little better. Okay, we'll roll with it. If at any point it deteriorates, let me know. And I'm sorry, I know I'm in my head logically I know the camera's up there, but I need the camera the way right, but Alright, y'all give me just a second, please. I would mute and probably even go off screen, but you know, the one thing from the moment I came on YouTube was that I'd be authentic and real. And today's just a rough day for a lot of reasons. Let's see, I'm trying to, let me see how poor it is. I'm not going to adjust the camera anymore today. We're just going to roll with the way it is. Mr. Stephanie, I need my afternoon blood pressure med, please. I appreciate everybody reaching out through emails with any questions, concerns, whether it's my business or my reputation. I'll try that, Hippie. Let me look.
first you see.
Give me a second. Alright, settings.
Yeah.
The audio.
I've never seen it. Yeah. I love the learning experience that happens with YouTube.
No, I know how we're gonna do this.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Thank you, Kraken Marion. Welcome in, Kraken Marion. Welcome in, Jeffrey. I did say hi to Hippie. I'm taking my blood pressure med a little bit early. Not too early, but a little bit early. I was late getting out of bed this morning. So now I didn't make any morning shows or early shows. And I had email about my never been active in our chat, but hey.
You completely froze.
I completely froze. Y'all, I'm down to 2 2 bars. It comes and goes. There's nothing I can do about it. Utilities are struggling right now because we're on day 3. Day 3. What? I froze again. Day 3 of a storm. So if you're in here, you don't have to stay. But I'm going to ask you to drop a number if you have it between 1 and 125. So I'm going to show you the things I've got right now. And then I'm going to show you which ones are available for giveaway. These are not cheap. With that said, I mean, they're more than Walmart because they're created here in the state of Kansas. Mr. Stephanie is Mike Kendall from Valentine's over there on the around the printer.
Yeah, give me a minute.
I'm going to show y'all. You can go make your own stuff. Or they have scents and stuff available. These I just purchased. But there was the candle we did. Mr. Stephanie and I went and did candles for last Valentine's Day, and I think that's what we'll probably do this Valentine's Day. We'll see.
I'm not quite sure where it's at right now.
Alright. No, it's somewhere around there or in our room.
Well, it might be in our room.
Alright, so we have a car freshener. The scent is next. No, these are not wax melts. This is for your car.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't right here.
This one, it's bleeding out the light. Let me kill this light over here. Maybe it's that. And I can pick up the devil. I'll pick up the devil. Let me try this again. No. It's still white. Let me see on another screen.
Maybe because we raised that camera, flip that light off. You'll just have to turn the little knob. What's the butt naked's the scent?
Yeah, butt naked's the scent. Now this is for your vehicles. You can see it fits in the palm of my hand. I can't get my lighting is off today. I don't know what to do about it.
What are you starting it at?
I'm not going to start it. I'm showing. This is going to be a giveaway. I can tell you that. These, if you have hot weather, this is not something you're going to hang from your mirror and leave it in 125-degree weather because it will get stuck or maybe even drip. Put it on your dash, it will stick to it in 120-degree weather. And I don't like being in the dark, so give me a minute because I've got to figure out some lighting. I'm going to have to adjust. I do not like being in the dark. So, hence, if there are channels that do their stuff in the dark, and you don't see me up and chat, that's why I do not like being in the dark.
I just think it was angling off of the snow outside.
Yeah, it might have been. We had the window, so we had natural. Alright, we're just going to go with it. Anyways, I'm going to open it up. It is sealed. I mean, you got it in this bag. No, it isn't sealed. It's the wax, like pebbles, and it's all, confined. So yeah, if you have 120-25-degree weather, which I don't know, anyone has that unless you're in the sandbox right now. So that one's naked butt. This one is a sample, and I forget how how many ounces that is, but that's enough for a big wax melt. That's what, that's going to drive me crazy. Okay, I just have to. So that's what this is. It does say it on the back, Kansas Cowboy. So this one is going to be for giveaway today. These are not a giveaway, so I'm trying to think. Do I want to do one of these, even though it's the same scent, and wait on these? Or do I want to do these? It's up to you. You know what? We're going to add some sunflower love. We're going to go with the sunflower seed. So,
You know, if you have what Kansas Cowboy smells like.
I knew she does. Alright, so these are not for selling, but I'm going to show them to you. We've had these since, well, about a year now. They've been sealed. I can't, I'm trying to show y'all on my screen. Rookie. So this is an actual candle. This one is, it smells amazing. These are essential oils and a bunch of other stuff. Nothing like what EST does. But think of it like, and then, yeah, that one is enchanted. But the point of showing y'all this is we have been building a yellow brick road, a yellow brick road since actually before we actually went live the first time on YouTube. Alright, so this is what is up for giveaway. How many will put their numbers in, Mr. Stephanie? 3. So we're going to wait a little bit, y'all.
He's got a whole bunch of other shows on.
I know. Nothing I can do about that. Some people were late coming on too. Because life happens and storms happen and whatever. So, we're just going to roll with it. Alright. We're going to wait probably 15 minutes before we do a giveaway, y'all. But no one has to be present when Mr. Stephanie's got your numbers down. So, what Kansas Cowboy smells like. It's a fresh scent. It's actually pretty good. I'm glad I'm not giving away a bigger one today because I think I need to. Divine. That's what a Kansas Cowboy smells like. Divine. Let's see. Oh, I do vape. I'm still not convinced that I need to go monetization, which means I can't, if I show the vape and or vape on screen, can I monetize this video? Alright. Let's see. So, the girls won't be on with me today because they're here. I mean, they might be if they want to come on this side of the screen, but they're doing their own stuff right now. Jess has her duty coming up, so she's going to be missing some shows. Not because she don't want to be here, but duty first. She's been, next month will be 6 years commitment to that oath and duty, so it does come first. Let's see, Elise, she's here too, because those girls had cabin fever, and since the road was open, not necessarily clear, but open, they came to see me for a bit, and then just got the truck stuck. So, she doesn't have inventory to show tonight, so we're just gonna roll with a regular day, but typically, there are 3 of us on Monday, and usually it's about them versus me. I just get maybe a sell in here or a sell in there, because really it's about who is on my panel. So, first and foremost, were any of y'all in the path of these storms? I shared, let's see, let me go, I'm checking. I keep where I can see the lag, so let's see, let's go to community. Let's see, I don't know if I can, you have to go to my community page. So there's 5 photos up there. The first one asks, do you want to build a snowman? And then the others, they're just from the progression of the storm. The blizzard started not yesterday, actually, well, technically it was after midnight yesterday. And then it continued through well after midnight last night. So we are on day, yeah, it's just going to bleed out. You'll just have to go check my community page. Some, depending on the device, it may show posts, but that's where you'll find those. Let's see, what else? Usually we just come on and we explain where we ship from. So I ship from where this tornado is. Let's see, it's right there. That's where I ship from. Yes, Manhattan is not clear on here. It's actually where my neighbors in combat boots are. That's where we ship from. So we ship from northeast Kansas. I ship through pirate ship. What I pay is what you pay. I don't make any profits off of shipment. I invoice through PayPal. If you're new to me, typically you are invoiced within 24 hours, and you have that 24-hour window from the point that that invoice is timestamped to have it paid. Unless other arrangements have been made, and typically I don't make those arrangements with new buyers. So it doesn't matter usually if you buy one or multiple items. Just be a responsible bidder in myself is all I ask. Don't ghost me. Communication is key, and that's with the sellers and with the buyers. So it don't matter if you're a seller or a buyer, communication is key. I invoice on Thursdays. This is for everybody that has a history of buying with me. I invoice on Thursdays and ship payments due no later than Sunday following the invoice. And then typically I ship on Mondays. I try to do it within 24 to 48 hours. I tried to make that happen before the storm set in. Did not happen. So if you have packages paid, right, and they're snowed in here with us, but they're ready to go. We're just waiting to get dug out the rest of the way. It took multiple hours just to get where we got today. Mr. Stephanie's been snowed in with me for 2 days. So, and No, the ice is thicker than that. Hey, Kraken, welcome in. Welcome in, Kraken. Nice to see ya. We are going to be doing giveaways today. Now, giveaways unless you have a package going to you and it's not sealed. Mr. Stephanie, I know I printed the labels. Have you sealed them yet?
No, I have not.
Alright, so Mr. Stephanie just informed me he does have, I'm looking, he does have y'all's labels, but he has not sealed the box yet. So that means if you get something from me today and you had a box last week, he hasn't put the tape on it, so he'll put it in your box. These are wax mounts. These are for wax warmers. This one is for your vehicle. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. A little bit ago, I couldn't figure it out. So the diameter of this vehicle audio hanger, and I wouldn't recommend hanging it up unless you're in cold weather. I would probably put it in something if you put it in your car. So the diameter is approximately 3 inches. Hey, we might be able to do that, just not today because temperatures are already dropping. But tomorrow, the snow's still there, which it's going to be there. I'll build you, maybe I'll just build a small one, and I don't know, maybe we'll have some fun with it. Let's see, what else? Oh, if you have a package with me in the new year, and I do not know how long this will last, but I'm going to give you an idea of what is in your package. So these are sunflowers. They don't all look sunflowery per se. So you can see the sunflower. I have a neighbor in combat boots whose wife wanted to show her support. This one has a story. This one's going to stay with me. Can you imagine why it has a story? Now, these are her first batch to me. I paid for the materials, and her contribution was her talent because I've been having issues for the last several months with my hands. Anyways, everyone for sure in the first 2 weeks of this month that have shipments out, doesn't matter if you're a monthly box with me or a weekly box with me or 2 weeks. Because we do build boxes, but before we do those, we make sure everyone's clear on those arrangements. You're going to get one. You won't get this one. You ain't going to get this one, though there is a similar one in someone's box already. And there's a similar one to this one. One that's similar to this. It just don't have that. Because when I picked these up, she's like, hey, so here's the result. And she did these without a pattern, which is why, you know. But, anyway, she goes, Steph, that looks like, let me see if we had Naked Bud in here, right? Oh, the Naked Bud's this one. So, Butt Naked is that same. So, you can tell, and I told her, I was like, oh no, dude, you're looking at it wrong. Sorry, not sorry. I was like, look, you could just crochet and make it a bikini. I love her. She has a story. Hers can be found on YouTube. No, I will not drop links. I will not give hints. But she's an inspirational of her own. And she's helping me wade through the muck of the last year. So, if you're in and have not dropped a number yet, you don't have to stay present to win. I just have to have your contact information. I'm not chasing people's contact information this year. It takes too much. See, I knew Hippie would understand it. I could have probably put that in Hippie's box and she'd have enjoyed the pole dance with it. Love y'all. You have no idea how just being in chat alone turns our day around. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing. Alright, let's see. We are 45 minutes into just chatting.
Yeah, so let's start selling some stuff.
Well,
You have 16 in the room.
16 in the room. I'm gonna show. I already did the unboxings, but this was before the storm hit. It says whether you think you can or you think you can't. You're right. Henry Ford. I'm just showing these. These are gonna go on my wall somehow. I don't have a whole lot of space, so but we're gonna create space somewhere. This one is the secret of getting ahead is getting started. The secret to getting started is breaking your complex, overwhelming tasks into small, manageable tasks and starting on the first one. Mark Twain. I'm just showing you because I did the unboxing without going live or recording it. So these are a few things that were in there. It's just trying to be seen.
Oh.
Those who fail history are doomed to repeat it. Sir Winston Churchill. Now I had a lot of other stuff that came in the mail with that. I have more posters, but these are the ones that I was actually bidding on. But it was a whole lot, so I just took all of them. You can't really deal with the clutter. And those there. Alright, if you're lurking, drop your number. Let's see, we're going to start off, we're on Monday, so. Are you misbehaving behind my back?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe. Oh, this was the other thing that came in the mail. I could show it because of the Christmas gift that arrived late. I knew it was going to arrive late. That person watch my live.
You keep cracking up.
I keep cracking up. Alright. So. Let's see. What to sell. Miss Stephanie, this is going to be a pottery piece. And you're going to give me a minute because you'll have one assignment to do. And this one got missed. So this is, we're going to say miniature pottery. I don't see them working on it. At least till I get the tag off and see if it's under there. And we're going to do let's do alright, but you know, you pop on for me many years ago that I do things the hard way. And that's probably where I get most of my trouble.
And Hippie said she needs an angel on the other shoulder.
Oh, duh, up here.
What are you starting with that?
Let's do buy it now, $30. Buy it now, $30. So it did have a tag on it. Didn't see a marking under it, but it is clean on the inside. It does have, that's not a chip. It feels like wax, like from a, not wax like that. It feels like wax, like like someone, I don't know, like silicone. Yeah, that piece right there feels like silicone. So it is blue, almost a powder blue. It does have that floral. I will get a measurement. The lid does rest on it easy. It does have a little indentation, but it's not broke or anything. Let's see. I need to see us. Stop misbehaving. You're gonna make your mama catch a charge because I'm gonna pop you while I'm lying.
So what are you saying?
I've seen something right here, but I can't tell if that's like a maker's stamp or if it's just.
Oh, see.
Okay, so it was just. So right here, it is approximately 1 and it's just over 1.5 inches. Trying to get a better circumference from one side to another. So it's somewhere around 3 inches. 3 inches. I'm sorry, my lighting is off, but hopefully you can see it. I'm reaching over my desk, but it's approximately 3 inches in diameter. Height-wise, because, you know, there's going to be that one that asks. It's just over 2 inches without the lid. With the lid, it is closer to, shoot. Give me a second, I went too far. It's just under 3. It's probably closer to 2.5, 2 3/4 with the lid on. So, but we can do it buy it now, $3 for that. These ones, I want to say they used to put potpourri in them. I don't smell anything in them, so. Alright. Now this is a mini crock, and when I mean mini, I mean mini. This mini crock, we're going to do a buy it now, $3. And it is 2 1/4 inches about tall. The diameter on the bottom is about 1 3/4. And the diameter on top is right at 2 inches. So I did that all in inches. So this is the mini crock. Got 2 daisies there. I think just 2, right? Yeah, it's 2 daisies. If they were yellow, they'd be called sunflowers. I'm gonna bring up this the bigger screen so yeah, it's showing. Sorry. So that's gonna be a buy it now, $3.
Hippie said she was expecting a mini shoe.
A mini shoe. I don't know if I have any mini shoes yet. I do know I'm gonna be receiving something.
No, she's meaning by croc.
Oh, a mini croc shoe. Yeah, right. I should have been more specific, shouldn't I? All right, this is a marked Lefton. It says Lefton. It is marked with the number 11153, and it is a cat and we're gonna do a starting bid of $3. And the diameter only 2.5 inches wide. Now, when I'm measuring the base, I'm talking from this end to this end. So it's 2.5. And at its widest, it's going to be 1 1/4 inches wide for the base. 1 1/4 inches wide at the base. And height, the ear is the tallest. Let's see. The ear is the tallest. We're
in for 3.
We're at 2.5 inches from the ear to the base. 2.5 inches. I felt him when I felt him when I was sourcing him, and I felt him again when I put him on the shelf, and I just filled him again. So I would say he's pretty close to new condition, no issues, other than he's been sitting on my shelf too long. Now, I did source him in a place that gives back not just to the community, but the neighborhood. So that means that this was sourced within 20 miles of my shipping area. For a minute. If there's no other interest, let's go ahead and call it down to Hippie.
Already working on it. Oh,
I'm going to set that over here while I do this, because just saying. Thank you, Hippie. A great deal of our sourcing locally or even regionally is through organizations that give back to their community or communities and to the neighborhood. This one specifically, I'm not going to put that on the left-hand sticker. Let's put him on his.
I mean, she's got her own box, so
She's got a new box. Yeah. I forgot, Mr. Stephanie. I think he's going to like deck out the boxes for a few of y'all. Those are the boxes that stay that we put your stuff in. If you build a box through a week, through 2 weeks or a month with us. Hey Maritza, welcome in. Hola. Let's see. Let's work some more on the shelf. We're just gonna drop it. Alright. So this is vintagey. 3 pieces. It does come with dust because it's been sitting on the shelf for a while. Oh, yeah, you're up here. So this is one of those potpourri things. I can wipe it down, so just so you know, I'm going to wipe that down. It would irritate me. Stuff. I should I'm going to trash it. Oh, no. That is, what did we call him Mr. Stephanie. The one we got from Lisa's Lucky Finds. What we call it, a food dog?
Something like that, yeah.
He's hanging out with me for a while because this is the first purchase I ever did with Lisa's Lucky Finds. Even though I've been in her chats for months, I followed her longer than that. This was actually my first purchase, and I did it just before Christmas. But I'll tell you what, Kraken, when I get ready to bring this to auction or sell, I'll keep you in mind.
And hi, Jessica. Thanks for sharing this out.
Hey, Jessica. Welcome in. Thanks for sharing this out, girl.
Hi, April.
Hey, April. Girl, we are on day 3 of this winter storm. Welcome in, April. Yeah, we are day 3 of this winter storm. And today was the first day we got out the door. And we haven't, well, we did make it about 4 places down to help someone get unstuck. And I was, the second person? Jess got stuck, but she got stuck in a place we can't unstick her because we actually need a vehicle, and our vehicle isn't fully buried yet. Other than that, I'm doing, life be life, and YouTube be YouTube. So that's just where we're at. 2024 shenanigans are trying to roll over into this year, even though we're only still in the first week of the year. And I'm just like, nope, I'm just not gonna do it.
What are you gonna start this format?
Let's start bid a bit. Let's do start bid $3. That's probably what I have into it, but this is not immaculate, meaning it needs cleaned. And it's been fired at least once. So this is your poker. Oh, God. We got a new camera. And it's up here on a pole. Yes, it's on a pole. And then my computer's down here. So this is where you put the light in. And then for your liquid potpourri, you would put it in here. It has been fired at least once. Because if you can see it, there is. It's not too dark, but it's there.
So you need to show your crocheted pasties again to Jessica.
Alright, so I was explaining to everybody who has a package in the first 2 weeks. Let me set this back over there for a minute. Mr. Stephanie wants me to show Jessica, which isn't an issue. Just give me a second. Now I'm going to find them.
They're over on this side.
Oh, yeah, they're over here. So, one of our neighbors in combat, his wife is talented with crocheting. I typically crochet, but my hands haven't cooperated in several months. So, she wanted to give back to our business and our channel. And so, I was thinking of something that she could do because she's a very busy military wife and mom. And I'm like, can you do sunflowers? So these are her first batch. They're not perfect, but I didn't give her a pattern. I didn't even send her a pattern. This is just what came from her. So everyone's packages that has either left, which I don't think any have, but from January 1st on, so this one's lilac purple, and every one of them will be different. Some of them will be similar, but every one of them will be different. And then there's that one. And then, when I went to pick them up, she's like, hey, Steph, so they turned out great, but this one, now I explained, I can't remember the yarn she got, but it's not the long skein. It's the stuff that you, yeah, almost like you make doilies out of, but these are cotton, so it's not quite as small as a doily thread. And she's like, Steph, that looks like scent is called Butt Naked. So you can imagine what she said this looked like. And I'm like, dude, you're looking at this wrong. If you grab two of them and you crochet a chain, you can make them into a bikini. Anyway, so anyone that has a thank you, anyone that has a thank you 2025 or thank you in your invoice, definitely have one of these minus this part. They're actually, let me see. Some of them look, because it's not one solid color, have the chance of having, these are probably, the closest. So have one of these in your box. So I think everyone's getting cabin fever here, and yeah. All right. If you have not, because we've got a few more. If you haven't dropped your number, choose a number. It doesn't matter if you purchase from me or not. All I need is for a good working email from you and your basic information. Past that, because I don't chase people's information anymore. It's too time consuming, not to include the stress that goes with it, to chase someone's information.
Hi, Myra.
Hey, Myra, welcome in. The thing with our drawings, unless it's a special event, this is not a special event, so it doesn't matter. If you come in, you say hi, and you drop your number, and you gotta go, or your internet's on the fritz, you fall asleep, guess what? I don't require you to still be active in chat. The one thing I do require is that you come into chat and at least drop your number. I thought about considering, I'm gonna pull a couple of these out so I could show Myra since she's coming in. Because her package was one of them affected by this winter storm.
We're not dug out yet.
We're not dug out yet. We'll get there. The girls, because the road actually opened up, it did not say road cleared, right? You tell the kids not to travel, but they did listen long. I was like, make sure you bring your meds, make sure you bring extra stuff, because... So, if you had or have a package leaving in the next 2 weeks, that includes what's already been packaged, you have a chance that there's one of these in it, but you have a chance they're all different. Of being in your package. She is making me more, but she is a busy military mom, military wife. So she's making them as she can make them. So my goal is, I think I've got enough unless I have a huge influx of new shipments. I should have enough to cover everybody's boxes for at least another week. These they are cotton. I will ask her. I mean, she showed me the material, but these are the size of coasters. These are for you to keep. They're a gift. Please keep them. This was a combat neighbor's wife who wanted to give back to our business and our channel. So these are the size for coasters. Or they're versatile. You could use it to clean your face, whatever. Honestly, other than the fact that I told her sunflower and I didn't care on the colors, I'm guessing she chose purple because purple is one of my favorite colors. And I think it's hers too. But aside,
she posted on her community page not to travel to mail her packages out to stay safe.
Okay. Yeah, I was really late getting on YouTube today. In fact, I think the only chat no, I put two. I had someone else's chat that I don't know that they sell, but past that, we went into bingo for a little bit. Marty loves purple, so she's gonna love it no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
So these are to keep. It's her way of giving back. I paid for the material, and she contributed her talent. She didn't have a pattern, so this is all done from just her imagination. So there's that. Alright, we're gonna go back to this. It has been fired at least once. I couldn't tell you a year, but I do know in the 90s my auntie had all the duck theme for the kitchen. So this is a liquid potpourri burner. So that's where you put the tea light. If you want me, I will get a rough estimate of all three pieces, meaning this is a piece, this is a piece. I'm looking at my screen to see. Looks like a froze.
We didn't tell her name, Myra.
I haven't seen because of upset. Her husband still serves and actively, so I didn't give her name. She does have the means to be lurking, and that's about all I can do. Alright, so for those that don't know what a liquid potpourri burner is, that's a local liquid potpourri. Let's get my tool guys, vintage and resale. Let's get Mike and Mark face up. Okay, that's from the print. I was looking at the rim and I seen color and I'm like, wait a minute, but that's the print. That's not. So it is roughly with the lid. We're gonna say roughly 5.5 inches tall with the lid, and that's going off of this being on top. 5.5 inches. The base. If you're coming in, drop a number between 1 and 125. Yeah, I was kind of all over the place with the numbers today, y'all. So the base is just over 2.5 inches. This piece that sits on there is approximately 3 3 3/4 wide, and this little lid I'm just gonna measure at the top, y'all, is 2 3/4. Now, again, as I said, it definitely cleaned out. I will give it a wipe down, but it has been fired before because there is that mark. I would say maybe only a couple hours just with the inside. It does. I sourced it. This is another item that I sourced, and we're doing a starting bid of 3 for this, right?
Yep.
I source this locally, meaning within 20 miles. And this was a place that doesn't just help the community or communities out, they help the neighborhood out. Hey Robin, welcome in. So I don't want to hold it up like this forever because it is breakable, but I will hold it up for a minute. My joints have been doing a number with this weather. And I didn't get my camera. Alright, we're going to move on to something else. I'm going to turn on a light because this guy, Mr. Stephanie, I'm going to need the scale because I'm going to need to weigh him. And if you can hear, hey Jessica, welcome in. Metal, but I can't, he does have a stamp on him. I cannot read it. Give me a second. I got to turn the light on. Let me see if I can get it. Alright, Mr. Stephanie, you want to get the eyelids because that's definitely a stamp. It looks like there's multiple, but maybe it's just because of
I'm working on that. I don't even know where it's at.
the little wings right there are a little weird, but he's not broke. I will show him. He's a something metal. He's a tea light though. He's a tea light. So he's got the copper brass look to him. I don't have a way to test him. He said he does say made in India.
What is it? Because I'm trying to look for stuff.
Let's metal like metal bird tea light holder. And we're gonna do a starting bid of $3. I'm gonna weigh him and I'll get his measurement. He is a metal.
You said 3?
Yeah, starting bid $3. He is 11.40, 11 ounces, 11.4 ounces. 11.4 ounces. Okay. I'm going to have Mr. Stephanie check.
I can't find the eyelids right this minute.
So it's probably buried under my mountain of stuff right here. I just need someone. So, without the tail, he is just right at 2.5, no, 2 3/4. 2 3/4.
Yeah.
And remember, I am not muted. Do I need to mute?
No. Hi, Myra.
I'm trying to get a rough.
You need a hand?
Yeah, hold. Approximately 5 3/4 from his peck, his beak, to the end of his tail is 5 3/4. His base, so that would be his feet, are at about 2.5 long. And then from point to point on his feet is almost 2.5 inches. He is heavy enough to do some damage. I say that because I know a lot of people have little ones. Let's see. I've got a tea light. An LED tea light. Oh, there you go. Let me go. Mr. Stephanie can't find the eyelid because I'm sure I put it on my desk. So.
I thought my guess was bad.
Myra's in at 3. Yeah, man, just a second. I'm going to set it back up there. I'm trying to pull it back a little bit so it's not glaring so much.
So what are you trying to see?
Myra's in at 3. We're looking for 4. There's a step, if not 3, possible in here. That one feels like a maker step. But it's not a scratch.
It looks like.
Well, then you're blinder than your mama.
Well, it says white. So
Yeah, it's made in India.
what do you think about it? So,
Well, if you look at it this way, see this stuff right there? That looks like it's stamped into the metal. I'll show you the bottom of the feet. So I'll Google Lens him, Myra, or whoever buys him. I'm not sure it's a him. It might be a her. It may be, what do you call those birds? Those tropical birds. I mean, it's definitely a bird, but. Alright, Mr. Stephanie, let's count it down to Myra.
Okay. Going once.
And it is some sort of metal.
Going twice. Oh, Robin's in for 4, so
Oh.
we're looking for 5 or more.
Well, probably because you need lighting, sweetheart. Alright, well, if you can
Alright, Myra, are you still interested? Or Robin swooped in with a 4.
Robin did swoop in. Robin's been known to do that.
it's a bird.
It's a bird.
It's a bird.
So I'm not entirely surprised. I wasn't even thinking of that though, Robin. Let me show up the lights, pull back a little bit.
She just walked in the room.
Yeah, she did, literally just a minute ago. And it's glaring a little bit. It is copper / brass toned. It is a metal, and it weighs 11.4 ounces. Let's see if I can get. There is the curve. You see that right there? That's the indentation for the wing. And then on the back, the wings are aesthetically a little different. It's metal. I'm trying to. There is a little hole here. My guess is because, you put a regular tea light in it. So metal bird bolt, tea light candle, they misspelled candle, holder. Alright, so I brought it at a good price. I try to bring everything at a good price.
So I'm going to start counting down to
Let's
Robin.
go ahead and count down to Robin. Do it slow, Mr. Stephanie, in case someone wants to come in or Myra comes back in.
Going once.
And then anyone new coming in, drop your number between 1 and 125. You don't have to be present to win. I could see that.
Last call.
Jess. Look at my curio cabinet. Grab me that egg. You'll know what I'm talking about. I'm going to show y'all what. Well, it may be a different egg, but I'm sure Robin's got one at home. She might.
All right, sold to Robin for 4.
All right, sold to Robin for 4. Thank you, Robin. And then 4 is Robin's number. So
and then Robin wants number 4 for a number. Gotcha.
I think we got enough numbers in now. We'll do one. Those papers, yeah, I've got 3 of them. I've got 1, 2, and 3. Oh, give me a minute, y'all. I gotta go look at my curio cabinet. I want to show. I might have sent that to somebody.
You have to give you a really.
Well, I could grab things, but
Thank you, Robin.
I'll grab this. It's not really an egg, it's a geo, but the other one was a geo too. I knew it would fit. So, I got a couple things. Whoa, I'm frozen. So, like, I froze and then I appeared. It looks like, alright. I could not find my egg geo, so here's just the spirit. This is not included. I'm just showing you because Robin said you might put an egg. So, Robin, an egg would fit in there. Let's see, what else? This is a geo that's been cut. It's not for sale either, but it gives an idea of what I was going to show if I could have found my egg. So, dude, I should have kept that just so I could show my geos.
Yeah, well, too bad.
Yeah, too bad now. It's Robin's, right? Before?
Yep. I got you. You want to just set it down and go ahead and I'll.
All right. Mr. Stephanie's going to label that bird. Let's see. That is not going because that's going to go in a key lot that I'm still building. No, I'm building it too.
Oh, no.
Hi, Lindsay Ann.
Hey, Lindsay Ann.
She's just watching TV with her. Some support.
Right, if you're, sorry, barometric pressure on it.
Great.
Dude, we're just going to roll with it. We're going to roll with it. Alright, so this is, let's see, there's a year. I'm going to have to turn on the light.
93.
Alright, so this is 1993 Coca-Cola tin. What? Okay, so it's imperfect. So, forget it's okay. So, there's an indentation right there. Yeah, just is right. There's a little bit of an indentation. You can see it on the inside. So, I don't know if it would hold water. It's Coca-Cola. How do you not know how to spell Coca-Cola?
Because it wasn't looking right.
Okay. It is a tin. It does have that. It's not straight. We're just going to say it's not straight. I think it's showing right there. Actually, right in here.
What are you starting it at?
Let's start it at $3.
And then, hi, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny, welcome in.
Hi, Deb's main cut.
Hey, Deb, welcome in. So it's not perfect, but you know what? Nothing's perfect.
Hi, Johnny.
All right, you got to get off my shoulder.
Yeah. All right.
That's going to drive me crazy.
Come out of the selling area.
I'm going to even have an issue with Mr. Stuffman and Well, I've known you longer than Mr. Stephanie.
I'd hope so.
Alright, so there is that, see it right there? There is a little bit of separation, but it would hold jewelry, y'all. It would hold jewelry. Hey, now there's my dude. Wild woman. You know, I want to look really quick. The starting bid for this tin is $3. Now I do have I do have the goods from that night, and they're all hidden, so we don't end up with you're all crooked like. You're too close to it.
Well, I was just trying to get so I could see it, and I can't see because it's the legs, like.
Yeah, the legs are real.
Long. Gumbo sounds good. Is it seafood gumbo, Robin, or are you doing like chicken sausage gumbo?
I will get a measurement on this in just a second. It is gold tone. It is $19.93, and starting bid is $3 for this tin.
See you later, hippie.
See you later, Happy. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks, Lindsay.
Alright. No, that's in millimeters. Let's go the other way. We are going to be at approximately 4 1/4 inches by 4 1/4 inches for that measurement.
No, I'll talk because Robin's going to make gumbo.
Oh, okay. Rub and buy?
Yep.
Alright, and in length, it is just over. Let's see. Got the line in. We're going to say just right at 5 3/4. 5 3/4. It is from 1993, so I think it's in pretty good condition. It does have that little indentation right there. Yeah, you can see it right there. But it is not rusted out. Again, that's the condition on the inside. It looks like there might be a little bit of indentation right there too. Now that I'm looking at it, it may just be the lighting, but it is gold toned. And it is Coca-Cola. If no interest, we'll move on.
Why don't you show that one base that you got me ready to show?
Because I haven't Google Lensed it, so I'm going to be like, hey, this is the vintage base.
All right, go ahead. Let me have you show something.
It's cranberry in color.
Green one thing.
Drop your number between 1 and 125. Sorry. If you haven't already, you do not have to remain in active chat. You don't have to be present to win. I do have to have your contact information. If I have to chase it, that's not going to happen. It takes too much energy and it's not worth the stress. And I don't mean that to offend anybody, I don't. I just have to chase people's information, sometimes up to 3 weeks. If I already have your information, or you're unsure if I have your information, just drop me an email. Between Groves, Bargain, Emporium, there are dots. And this evening, sorry I have pressure in my ears. I have, these are all made, it's the Kendallbore Fragrance Blend Company. These are a local company. They are veteran owned. They served a full contract honorably. The last station was Fort Riley. So, if you're in like Arizona, well, Arizona should be cool right now, right? No?
Depends on where.
I would put this in a container to have it in your vehicle. Do not set it strictly on your dash no matter what, because it might stick. Especially if it gets to 120 degrees. It's just going to make a mess. Anyways, it's called, the scent is called Butt Naked. Butt Naked.
$3.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in a tunnel too, but my audio's been iffy.
Yeah, we're trying to figure it out. The new camera.
So give me a second. Let me change something. I'm doing my best. I get a better picture with the camera, with using the external camera, but my sound's been an issue. Let's just try to figure it out, y'all. I'm gonna step off for a second and use the restroom.
This will be a $3 start.
$3 start?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And double. So.
Are there any birds on it? No, that's just a grape pattern, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's cranberry.
I know it's cranberry, but it ain't like the cranberry.
So you're having issues with lighting?
Don't worry about that. The sound.
Yeah. It still sounds like she's talking out of a tunnel. You can hear me better, but you can't hear her.
So maybe, and I can just present.
Oh, come on. That's what she's going to do.
Does this suspicious thing? I lowered it a little bit.
Right.
See if it changes. No, I'll check this out. Hearing is still. Let's try that. Because I just turned it on.
Sorry, everybody. We're trying to work through this.
Even better?
No. It sounds like it did before. Well, maybe. That might be better. We'll have to wait until Mom gets back over here. In worst case scenario, I'll jump on and sell with her.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Jessica.
So I may have to jump on and sell with her and get over there.
Alrighty. 17. Alright, what's 17 years? Starting to have a hot flash. Sorry,
They're
y'all.
talking, Deb Maincut has been married for 17. Oh, she. Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, why don't we read chat before we start while we're.
Well, because I was reading and then I walked away.
Alright, give me a minute, y'all. I'm having a hot flash. And...
Yeah, she's been married since she was 17.
Oh, wow. I mean, mine is a divorce that shouldn't have, that ended with a marriage that should have never been. I've been married since I was 18. Sorry, y'all. I gotta sit for a minute. I'm having a hot flash, and it's uncomfortable. Who was it? Someone said last week or a couple weeks ago to grab some like ice packs or something.
Yeah, fanny pack, but I haven't seen any. Like in all the sourcing we've done, I haven't run across fanny pack.
I haven't seen any fanny packs either. my vitamin that's over there by the printer. Would you get it for me, please? I don't know if I took it today, but I'm going to go ahead and take another one. Yeah, Mr. Stephanie in August had 20 years together. So I Got You Babe was the first of this month.
It was our 21.
Was 21. So for anyone doing the math, our 3 oldest are not DNA connected, but DNA doesn't make you family. I only say that because, yeah, I've gotten those type of emails too. Hey, wait a minute. If I'm doing the math right, which a lot of people have been respectful about it, so I'm not complaining. Some of the people I get emails from, I'm going, did you ever think before you hit send? I had 13 of those today. 13. Alright, Mr. Stephanie, you gonna come on and talk and I'm on the show?
Yeah, give me a second.
Alright, so before we show the next item, we are gonna draw for what?
I had it all typed in, was ready to hit send, and then you changed your mind. So we're good.
I apologize. Okay, no, we're just gonna go with that. I don't even know which one. We're just gonna go with one of them. I did pre-numbers, so I did the numbers before I see y'all's number. So without going over, we're going with the first number without going over. So if it's not the exact number, you get it. If not, we're going with the number below it. So the first one, I don't know if this is showing, but we're going to show it anyways.
101.
Yeah, it's 101.
So Kraken has 69. It's the closest to 101.
So, yep, I got tats. I've actually got 11 and I plan on getting a few more. So
What
now
are you giving him?
he can choose if he's here. If not, I'm going to choose for him. So you've got the car freshener, which is the scent of Butt Naked. You have Kansas Cowboy, which is a fresh scent, but it's a fresh scent to me. Or you get Candle Waxes, Wax Melts, and it's the Sunflower State. So you choose. I think it's a toss-up, but I'm gonna do so y'all can see it. I didn't realize pin wasn't going to show up on the camera. So it's 101. The other two, I'm going to go ahead and mark them. That way, when we get around to them, now just as
Not a problem, Jeffrey. She'll send you one after she's done.
Just as a reminder, if you do not have a package with me, meaning you're covering the shipping.
Butt naked.
Butt naked. Meaning it's just you haven't made a purchase with me, no problem. Right now, on all giveaways up until last week, are delayed until next week?
Next Wednesday, next Thursday.
Next Thursday. So we are running more than 2 weeks behind. So I'm going to do Butt Naked Kraken. How do I say Butt Naked and then Kraken, or Kraken Butt Naked? Kraken.
Yeah, I've got a lot of that. You just can't see them unless I'm in shorts and a tank top. I always tried to keep mine I could have them and not interfere with any jobs or anything.
That's going to probably make me wonder what the hell I was thinking. So I'm going to put car freshener. Now again, because your temperature, this week it'll be fine. You can hang this. I will do a copy because, yeah, anyone receive it. Where did I put that bag? I don't know where the bag's at. There it is.
And Kraken says, no worry, whenever we get it sent to him, get it sent.
There is this is more for candles, but I'll send everybody's, oh, yeah, up there. I'll do a copy of all that. You're not going to want to hang this from your rear view mirror and leave it if you have hot temperatures, because vehicles do overheat. I did not put a name on it. I just put it on
the card.
On the card. So the card says car freshener, Kraken 101, butt naked.
Alright, I put a name on the up here in the top corner.
Okay, that works that way. That's fine. Alright, so that's the first giveaway. Alright, so.
Hi, Scooter.
Hey, Scooter Renee, welcome in. Happy New Year. Happy New Year's to everybody. Now, I'm hoping I did not miss anyone in chat.
How much is the owl? He's asking about your gold owls.
So, I have two, and I'm going to be honest with you. I was going to start these at 20 for choice. But Mr. Stephanie isn't on this side of the screen yet. So we're going to do starting bid for both of them for $20. So one of them does have a little imperfection, which is why I'm going to bring them together versus trying to sell them separately. Let me get the other one.
Alright, we're cracking in for 20.
And I am going to turn the light on. It may bleed us out, but I want to be as clear as I can on these. And I know one of them does have an imperfection. If you Google Lens them, you'll figure it out what most people will bring for. I'm not that type of person. When I say Google Lens, it's to get you to start looking.
And it's to make sure we're not selling something for $50. It's only worth $5.
Right. Now, let's see. This one does have a signature. I cannot read it all. I know one of them had an imperfection. Probably, yeah, it's at least right here. If you look, see the difference in the color? So, it feels like maybe there was a flea bite there. And someone tried to, not to deceive anyone, but tried to, make it...
Probably just make it look pretty for the shelf,
So it would sit on the shelf pretty. And then right here, wait till it brings me back up. Alright. Yeah, we're having internet issues. Everyone in this area is. So I appreciate everyone trying to bear with us. I am froze. I am still froze. I'm unfroze.
It's an owl. It's a ceramic gold
So these
owls.
are ceramic owls. They are gold, painted, and colored. There are some touch-ups here and there. I'm trying to it looks like it says Anthony copyright. I'll show you the bottoms. I'm just trying to figure out which one shows it better. It's going to be this one. Let's see. I believe it says Anthony, but it's hard with this on it. It does have the number, I believe, 113. So, because there are imperfections, is why I'm bringing them both for 20 starting bid. If these were in better condition, it would be a different story. But these have a story all of their own. That one's been touched up there. I see the flea bite in it. That was close to the color, but no bueno. Because you can see but if you look, you can see the signature on that one too. Let's see if I can do it. The signature on that one. It's there too. So, and if I missed any other imperfections, I apologize. I really did my best. Oh, I see it there too. Let me see that one.
So I'm going to go ahead and count it down to Kraken. I'm selling it to Kraken, and Kraken is gifting it to Rhonda Shadow Woman.
Okay, I do have a package that will be going to her. So just so you know, look, Kraken, do you see the difference in the wings? So this one did have a bigger one. I mean, I painted over it, but again, as long as you're good with that, I didn't notice it until I had them sitting side by side like that. But not a problem. Okay. There will be some shipping on it, but the package I use, you'll only pay for the weight. You won't pay for anything else. And I mean the weight of these. So, alright, put her, you know who it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so put her.
Yeah, put one on one of those.
Oh, okay, I see what you're doing. And then put her real name that way when that way it's not confusing when it gets time to do shipping or.
Now that way we know they go together, but only one needs to have all the information.
And that's cool because at least at one point the person I got these from was in our chat this evening.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Kraken. I appreciate
That's awesome.
you.
Thank you, Kraken.
Alright, let me adjust a little bit. You'll know when I make purchases from people, I like to show this stuff off. So just thought, this is crazy. This was from last week. Let's see if y'all can see it. Maybe the light's bleeding it off. That's still illuminating a little bit. These say 360 hours. That's from last Wednesday. It's been on, so I keep forgetting to shut them off.
I can get batteries for them.
Can you put batteries in there? So this is a fairy light, but it's only the top. I purchased it that way because someone inspires me. And I wanted to have something that reminds me of the light that she shines, not just in my channel, but others on YouTube. So I'm looking for other pieces for that, or we'll create them. Alright, let's see.
We've got the vase here.
Oh, we got the vase. Alright, so you're going to come on.
Yeah, give me a second. Small.
I dropped something. I got to look. Oh, it was my baby. She does love owls. She loves butterflies. She loves.
Yes, you're good, Jeffrey.
What I miss with Jeffrey?
Oh, he asked for prayers because he hasn't been to a doctor in over a year.
Jeffrey, I keep freezing.
Yeah, we may have to.
Let me turn. So the lag is real. So when I pause, even if you can tell I'm live, I'm looking on other devices to see when I come back on, because the lag is ridiculous today. Our Wi-Fi, it's not just our area impacted, the whole northeast corner of Kansas is.
Yeah, there's a map that they put out that showed all the road closures, and literally you take a quarter out of a chunk of the state in the top corner, and all those highways and roads have been closed for 2 days. And they're not officially even open yet. Hi, Angie.
Hey, Angie, welcome in. So Jeffrey, it's never wrong to come in to chat and ask for prayers. It doesn't matter if we're selling. I do ask that if you got to add a bunch of stuff, that maybe you wait in between showing something. Or like when we're just holding something up, right? But you're good, honey. I don't allow anyone to come in and start knocking others' beliefs down. So I just ask that everyone be respectful of others' religions if they have religions. Some don't, and that's okay too.
Yep. All right. You want to hold it? Or you want me just to show this when you relax?
You know what? Well, like I'm still experiencing hot flush, y'all. I'm not trying to be a baby.
All right. So I've got a small glass vase. It's extremely thin glass. I do know how to ship this. Ask anyone that we've shipped glass to. It does have a great pattern on the front. It's going to be a starting bid of $3. It is a not marked. Doesn't show any marks anywhere. There's no nicks, no flea bites, nothing rough anywhere on this vase, other than where the engraving is for the design. Just kind of a neat looking vase. We sourced it. It just looked cool. So I figured worst case scenario, if no one was interested, it could sit in the back and we could put some sunflowers or something in it. So
Jeffrey, the lag is real on my chat. Okay, so this is where we have to have grace and give people time. Oh, Gigi's in here.
Hi, Gigi.
Hey, what? Today's Monday, right? Girl, are you back stateside yet? That is a Temptation measuring cup.
Mm-hmm.
We've asked a lot for those, so let's just do a starting bid and start it low. Not ridiculously low, like start it at 3. Maybe that is too low, but just do it anyway. You need to get things off the shelf.
All right, so we got it in chat. So this here is called Temptations, and it is a set of measuring cups. They are stackable. They look like almost like a cupcake with frosting stacked on top of it.
Or it could be an ice cream cone.
Or an ice cream cone with not much of a cone. The very top looks like this. It's probably equal to 1/8 of a cup. It's the one that is not marked. All the other ones have a marking on them. Right down here that shows the cup. It's a quarter, half, 3/4, and then 1 cup. And then it's got the little top cap that goes on that I'm sure is probably equal to 1/8 cup. I haven't measured. But it is ceramic. They're just kind of a neat piece. If you have issues finding measuring cups in your house, this might work in your kitchen if it can go with your motif at all.
Did you show all of them? You can see on each one of them it shows on the side.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
And then each one shows right down there. You can see a little, like, it looks like a sticker, but it's not. It's painted on. Shows what cup size it is. These don't have any damage that I can feel or see. They might need a little cleaning here or there. As you can see inside, there may be a little dot of dirt or something. They are made in China. It's stated on each cup on the bottom. And like I said, no flea bites, nothing rough, nothing, you can feel anywhere in the pottery. But that's the 3/4 of a cup. And then the base, which is 1 cup. And it shows the cup right there. Inside, there's no nicks, nothing's unsmooth anywhere I can find. I don't see any nicks or dings. The bottom only has like a little mark right here in the rough part from it sitting on a shelf somewhere or whatever in someone's kitchen. So that's $3. Anyone that's in the chat or whatever. Okay. Any interest, just throw it in chat or put it in the comment section at the end. Oh, you want to show some?
Yeah.
I'm going to come back over here so I can see.
I'm going to look through this. I haven't looked through this in a couple months, so I want to see what's in it before I try to sell it. Oh, yeah.
No, sorry, Myra. Your phone call impeded that one.
What's that one?
Bird.
No, Robin
swooped in,
did
ate
and got it. I wondered if you didn't get a phone call.
Bye-bye, birdie.
Ain't that the truth? Bye-bye, birdie. Let's see. Go through jewelry really quick, y'all. I got some containers from one of my military sources, meaning neighbors in combat boots, but not the same. Actually got them September or October. Got a couple of these. Started putting jewelry in them. So we're going to do a starting bid. Okay. I don't even know what all I can fit in there, but these are black. Starting bid $5. These are black. They're probably plastic. Probably plastic. They are a stretch bracelet. This one says love. This one is, oh, what do you call that? This one's cute because it's got the heart.
So is it going to be a whole lot?
Yeah, we're gonna do it in this because this takes room on the shelf.
What are you starting it at?
Start $5 starting bid.
Okay.
So it's got the heart charm. Then it's got love. Then it's got friend. Then it's got forever. And it's got that for the, so it's got like a hook, a double hook. So it's a toggle bracelet. Let's see. Yeah, it's a toggle and just strut. There it is.
So Myra's in for 5, looking for 6 or more.
So you get this container. It is pink. So there's 2. Now this is a druzy. It is gold tone. I don't know if the druzy's real or if it's man-made. The stones could be glass. Let me turn on the light so I can get a better. They are a peach kind of color, but the druzy is gold toned. Let's see. Yeah. So gold tone. And then here's the druzy. You see that in geodes, but I don't know that that's real. So that one's a stretch. Myra, if you win this, you're definitely going to want to roll it. It is tight. For anyone that purchases this, I'm telling you, if you have, my hands are not overly big right now, other than my joints are a bit swollen. And I have to roll this on and off. It is pretty tight. So there's 3 items. My mama raised the bull, but it wasn't me.
Robin's in for 6, looking for 7.
This looks, I cannot think of it's yellowish. It's not the clear quartz, it's got the yellowish to it. This feels acrylic though. These might be glass. I'm trying to figure the clasp. Okay, it's a barrel clasp. It's gold tone barrel clasp. That's a weird clasp. But I can feel it there. Oh no! No wonder why it was turning. It's magnetic.
That's that one of the
So, anyone that gets this needs to know it does have a magnetic. That's cool for some people. But if you have a pacemaker, I don't know that that magnet's strong enough. But I mention that because, like my grandmother A, she's got a pacemaker, and B, alright, so this is a tie-on. Those we're going to say are glass. They might be stone, I don't know.
Myra's in for 7, looking for 8 or more.
This is one that you would tie. I think it was probably tied before, and then it would have been one of those bolos. But it is untied now, but that is a bracelet. Looks like 3 strands. Could be real, but probably glass. This one almost has the wood look. And it's silver tone. Silver tone. Let's see if I can do it this way, kids. Silver toned. And it's brown in color, almost like a smoked quartz. I don't think the stone's real. Let's see, what else do I got that I can put in there? Clip-on earrings or regular earrings? Where are we on price?
7.
I'm just gonna go through some stuff. Oh no, we can't show those tonight. That's some foreign coins. Yeah, those are cool. Well, is anyone into foreign coins? I've got a bag of foreign coins. I could show some. I've got at least one from Mexico. I think this is more crafter, but I think there was a couple wearable. So I'm gonna look in this bag really quick. I think this is my crafter bag. Yeah, we're just gonna see that's a crafting bag. So yeah, this is just crafter. So we'll wait for that. Whoa, almost got that. That would have been good.
It's got jewelry in it.
Alright, so we're gonna start going through some jewelries, y'all.
This is actually what we've been working on, so I've got stuff in 3 or 4 different places.
So I have to tell you, other than stuff Mr. Stuffing is giving me, what sourced at one time on YouTube.
And then Robin wants to see the whole lot. Give me
We're
a second,
still
Robin.
building a lot, honey. So let's see. We got.
I don't know if any of those will fit.
Alright, so let me make sure just because. Okay. So these are gold toned. Gold toned. There's 2 of them, so maybe. They're almost alike, but not. So there's 2 of those. Those are going to go in there. These all appear to be gold toned bangles. So there's 3. Those are going to go in. So that's what we got so far. Are we into pink? Because this is almost a magenta color and silver tone. And let me make sure those are not broke or like sharp edged. I don't want anyone getting hurt on it. I think I'm going to wait on that because that could be a sharp edge.
Okay. I was just pulling stuff out of the box.
Dude, I forgot I got those. Now I have to. I know who I had in mind for this, so we're not ever showing this tonight. They're seasonal, so I'm just hoping I didn't miss out on something because it got overlooked. Because they're live. Alright, what's in here? Oh. So this looks turquoise. I'm going to tell you it's not. So this is silver toned. This is silver toned. And that's a fox stone. I can tell you that in all certainty. It's a fox stone. It is a pendant. If it is a stone, it's dyed. It does kind of look like turquoise, but it is not. It's going to go in there. I do not have a necklace at this time for it. If I find one before I ship, great. If not, alright, so this says it's lapis. Made in India. It does look lapis to me, so I will see if I can find something to lay the whole lot out on. This does look lapis. Now, is it real stone? I can't say with all certainty.
So all you gotta do is lift the trash can up. Right now, this is what we're up to for the lot. It is, I've got pretty good stands, and it's overflowing one hand and into the second hand.
Yeah,
If it'll quit freezing.
Mr. Stuffing has some. I think I remember who I got this from. So I'm not putting this in it yet, not for $7, but I don't know, maybe if we got to 10. But we're going to add more to it because I want everyone to feel like they're getting a good deal. But this is hematite. I'm going to say it's dyed stone. It is not turquoise. And it's silver toned, hammered.
Robin's in for 8. Myra's in for 10. So now you got to.
Alright, for 10. This is going in. This is magnetic. Okay. So, and it is a strong magnet. Hopefully that did some justification. Now this one is powerful enough to affect
an older pacemaker.
An older
The new ones
pacemaker.
don't have an issue.
No, there is another thing. If you wear, and I'm going to say this, not saying anything to anyone, but I want everyone to wear it. If any of you, or this goes to somebody that does have a life alert, this will affect that device. I mean, it's a bracelet, but some people have the life alert bracelet, so they want to wear it on the other side. I say that because my grandmother does not live in town, and if she was get a piece of jewelry, which she'd love that, right? Do I have more? Can we add more?
Start digging.
I feel like we should add more. Hey, here's an owl pendant. Let me see. I can't tell if that's a stone in there or if it's missing a stone. Give me a second. This is a silver-toned owl pendant. Yeah, the stone's in it. I will look and see if I have a chain for it. Silver-toned. It's going in there. Here's a fox. It is gold-toned. Could be a pendant. I don't see a mark on it. Could be a pendant. So there's where it could be a pendant. There's the pin. So that is the back. The front is blue. Yeah, the front is blue. And what type of blue? It's just, let's take the light out. Oh yeah. It's that type of blue. It's going in.
So there's a bunch of little pieces.
Alright. We're gonna wait on this one because I think firecracker. I have 2 mandrels. Do you know where either of them are? Alright, this is pink. I don't know what type of metal. It's almost a magenta pink. Let me make sure. Yeah, it looks like everything's there. My eyelid just buried right now. I apologize for that. So this is setting at, let me see if I, no.
Keep hoping the more I dig down over here, I'll find it.
We're going to say between 9 1/4 and 9 1/2, probably about 9 1/2. 9 1/2. The stones are more of a magenta. It's almost, I'm trying to think of the word, almost like a gunmetal color. And we're going to say it sets right at 9 1/2. We'll put that in there.
I'll show some age.
So Jeffrey, you haven't been to the doctor in over a year, right? So, going to the doctor, or at least for me, when I haven't been for a while, which has been a while, since I've had to say it's been a while, because since April, May, I've been seeing the doctor every
month.
Every 4 to 5 weeks. No, I'm not dying. No, I don't have a terminal illness as of yet. If I did, I probably wouldn't tell anyone. I would just come on this while still. but I made that decision a long time ago before it came on. So where are we at for bids?
We're at 10 with Myra, looking for 11 or more.
Alright, so if we can get up, let's see, I need to find something I can lay this out.
I don't know where anything really is right now.
We'll just do it this way, because this isn't something I'm selling. That's going to go in my little copy area. Whoa.
Robin's out to Myra, so I'm going to go ahead and count it down.
Alright.
Going once to Myra.
And we're at 10, right?
Yep.
So it is very magnetic, that hematite magnetic.
Going twice to Myra. Last call.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
And it's sold to Myra for 10.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 pieces. I will double check to make sure it didn't jump over a number, but I believe it to be 17 pieces, and it closes, 17 pieces.
Thank you, Myra.
Thank you, Myra. Let's see, where's the tape? On your side?
Yep. Right here.
Is she alright?
Yeah, she's been wanting to know what for supper.
Use
it all for giveaways.
Okay,
We can do that.
we can do that.
So where'd you put it? And put it in our giveaway.
It's right here. So I still need a sticker, so then when I look in this, tomorrow and I start doing giveaways, I could be like, that's how we roll. Thank you, Myra.
Put that on there.
And the thing.
Yep. Thank you, Myra. You're awesome.
So I know a lot of us, we're going to do another giveaway. I know a lot of us check out other people. I didn't realize how many folks. Yeah, that's not something. No. That's something.
I didn't figure it was, but.
No, that's something that still has a tag on it, and so I need to look and see.
I guess I was just pulling from down here.
Before. So. Yeah, that's going to be. We're going to go with the next one. Let me find it. Did I drop it? Hopefully not. So it would be the Kansas Cowboy. Let me make sure. I probably just knocked it off while we were doing that jewelry.
I'm sure it's not.
Yeah, because I had it up here, but then we were doing the jewelry just a minute ago. Give me just a minute. I do have the. Oh.
Trying to make sure it didn't end up down under here, but I'm trying to stay off camera because I can't see good enough with the sunglasses on.
Oh, you can't see good enough without. Yeah. It's got to be somewhere.
Let's do that one.
Well, they can still do a choice because I'll find it. Just might not find it before I go off.
Right there on the floor, right by the bag.
Yep, there it is. Alright. So, our next giveaway is either for the Sunflower State, the Sunflower State, and that's for 6 wax melts, or for this one, It is a bigger chunk. I will tell you, there's at least the quantity of 4 squares in there. Maybe 3, but I'm guessing 4. And that'll be for the Kansas Cowboy.
What's your number?
And so, if anyone has the number 62, you're the winner. If you do not have it,
Kraken Mary is at 50, which is the closest without going over.
it's Kraken Marys.
Yep.
I don't know if the Krakens are still in chat. So we will wait. We got a lag for one. Myra's got a good point there. Robin may win the 1 cent. We'll start those giveaways tomorrow.
We still got some fingernails down there we can give away, but we ran across this bag of wax melts as we were cleaning.
And I needed a day of just being able to give things that matter to me. Not that pressed nails don't matter, because I'll tell you what, if I could find some that would stick to my nails right now, but I keep picking my nails.
Well, if Kraken or Kraken Mary's in here, just come in the chat and just say which one you'd want.
So
if you want the Kansas Cowboy.
I'm going to assume, because I do know Kraken Mary well enough to know she loves sunflowers. So I'm going to assume, because if not, I do have another wax melt. I just don't have it on screen of this. So I am going to assume she's going to want the sunflower steak. Let's see what else on our thing over here can we start showing that we have it showed. Hey, anyone want a drawer casket? I'll have to take that off for me. I do have one jewelry casket. It is silver toned. I don't know past that. Other than it's got some age with it. Yeah, Jeffrey.
You're fine, Jeffrey. What are you going to start that at?
We'll do it for starting bid $2. Starting bid $2. Yes, I know. No, I'm not going to deal with it right now. Alright, I am live.
Takes everything up, so you have to whisper. Yeah.
What is that?
It's a jewelry casket.
Oh.
Starting bid $2. Give me a minute, y'all. I will. Just give me a minute, y'all. I'm sorry. When I'm real time, it's hard. And I already have people blowing up my phone, so it's not necessarily bad, but I can't tell because it's showing everybody. So give me just a second now. I don't typically try to be on my phone and on screen at the same time.
You're fine. I'm showing from the side here. That's what the inside looks like.
I am one person.
That's what the top looks like. You can see through it. It's like a screen mesh.
I know.
On the sides. Kind of a neat piece.
Okay.
Tell it's got some age behind it.
I know. Give me a minute. So I'm fishing job set.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fishing to upset someone, and I'm willing to be misunderstood. When you put someone in timeout, and I'm not trying to bring, but you know, when we're struggling, you can't come on someone's live and start misbehaving.
We love you, Jeffrey.
We love you, Jeffrey. He can still hear us. He can still see chat.
He's just in the invisible box.
He's in the invisible box for 24 hours. And I'm saying that because, you know, 2024 was hard for a lot of us. And I don't have the energy to keep up with chat and show and bridge everything that I'm doing. Not that I have to explain myself. I'm aware that, hey, wait, that didn't go in there, so there might be 18. There might be 18. So I pulled that off the setter because it was sticking to the other metal.
Right.
There might have been 18 pieces, Myra. Alright. But, Jeffrey, I know you can still hear me. I know you can still reach out. We will pray for you. I've been praying for you. I will pray for you some more. I'm not upset. I'm not mad. I just don't have the energy, bud, tonight. Okay? You already said that you're upset and why. And I get that. But here's my boundary, which is you gotta stay out of chat when you're upset. Alright, so we're gonna get dimensions and depth. You know, I got people, and I'm just gonna vent a little bit, and I apologize, y'all, because I was doing my very best not to vent at all, because this is a cell. Alright, so length on the base is almost 4 inches. Almost 4 inches. Mr. Stefan, I will be doing another back porch event probably within the next 7 days. Mr. Stefan has had 2 snow days from work, and no matter what I can do, I can't make those cells out. So it's almost 3 inches wide, so length almost 4, and width almost 3. Depth, I guess people assume if I'm not active in chat, I'm still working. That doesn't always happen. So it's right at 2 inches in depth. Almost 2 inches in depth. So we'll put this back on. It's got some patina to it, but I don't know how old it is. I'm just going to say with the patina, and it doesn't look like it was caused patina. It looks like aged patina, but that's my eyes. So from the bottom to the top of the rose, has about a 3-inch clearance. So if you're right at 3 inches, you might touch the top of that rose. What did we start this at?
$2.
$2 starting bid. But we can pass on it. I know I'm freezing a bit and my audio isn't the greatest. I got salt and pepper shakers. They're Lefton. They're both marked. This is going to be a starting bid of $3. Lefton. So trademark exclusives Japan. And the number on both, and it's in gold. Now, it could be gold tone. I don't know Lefton to use gold tone. I know them to use a carat of some sort, but I don't know that. So it's gold tone marked 1141, and these are 50th anniversary salt and pepper shakers. I believe these to be in really good condition, but we're going to look anyways because it's been a couple months that they've been on my shelf.
Jewelry, Jessica B. Jewelry wants to see the jewelry casket.
Alright, give me a second, hon. These are 50th anniversary. There may be some wear, right? But past that, let me see if that is just a smudge. That looks like a signature. I don't know. This is the bottoms. This one has what appear. It will just say smudge, but do you see it? There's the numbers to the side. On either side, you got the sticker and you got the number. And then on the bottom, let me see if I can get it closer maybe. It looks like a signature, but we're going to call it a smudge. You're good, honey. Just give me a second. No, doves. The doves are white. And of course,
No, you're back.
I gotta hold one at a time because I need to hold my balance. Not because I'm gonna fall, but I'm having, cure their hot flush. Hey, Jessica, dumpster girl.
She's back.
So, and then on the back side, I'll probably Google Lindsay's, not so much to comp them. I know what I have been told. But to get more information on them if they don't sell tonight. This is salt and pepper, 50th anniversary. It's got the wedding bells. It's got the white doves. They are marked on the bottom. Both of them have stickers. One I think is probably a signature, but we're going to call it a smudge because it's so small. They are marked in gold tone, even though I'm sure it's real gold. 1141. And just like that, let's
break it.
Give me a minute. Now I'm gonna check it out. I'm hoping not. And just like that, that's the reason why I try not to hold things in both my hands at once. Now, it feels fine. I don't feel flayed by it, but we'll pass on those.
Alright,
so the jewelry casket we're going to reshow for Jessica B. So it's approximately 4 by 3 on the base by 2 height with the top on. It's right at a 3-inch clearance. You know, for safe measure, I would want to. Let's see if I can get that rose up there better. I would want a probably a 3 1/4 inch. If y'all haven't already, hit the thumbs up, please do. I appreciate the channel out. Mr. Stephanie be at.
Alright, Jessica says she's passed.
Okay. Let's see. What else? Anyone in dispensers?
Need a big one. Yeah.
Yeah, and I know there's a couple people looking for bigger ones. You have a wipe. I need to wipe the bottom. It's set on the shelf too long, so I want to see if that helps. Anyone into Spencer's mugs?
It's not a whole lot of moisture.
I just want to be able to show it if I can. I mean, we're not after dark. Well, maybe dark Cali as far as sunlight, but it's not that type of mug. I can just feel the. Most of the stuff that went on our shelf initially was sat there, so then we could Google Lens, price it, all of that. That was like September. Well, yeah, September. And it's been behind the screen ever since.
So we will definitely keep a lookout, Jessica, as we're sourcing over the next few weeks.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can source again soon. I've got some vehicle repairs to make. And since it's my main vehicle and it's the one I do my medical trips in, it's kind of something I've got to get done. But anyways, here is, oh duh, up there, right? It says, I can't pretend to like you this early in the morning. And it is a cat mug. It's red. We are going to start $4. Great thing with the start is if no one else comes in, that's what you get it for. It is stamped Spencer's. I don't know much about it. Something we sourced. But there's that side of it. Let's show. It is something we sourced. I get it because it says I can't pretend to like you this early in the morning. It is red. It's red, not orange, or at least on my screen it looks orange. But then on another device it looks red, so it is red. It is heavy. I'll get a weight on it. You know what I was doing before. And I gotta go up the pounds, which is going to have to, but at 1.29 pounds. And what that is, for anyone asking, let's go back down, I think it's 20 ounces. Yeah, it's 20 ounces. $4 a bit. The thing about it is, if you're the only one that comes in, that's what you get it for. And I'm going to put it down because it's heavy.
Probably ought to start working on closing out
Alright.
so we can all eat.
Alright, I'm going to show these. That one I'm going to have to clean. That's like a jelly jar. Yeah, I'll clean that one up, bring it back next time. Huh. So I got a tin.
Hey, firecracker. My black cord is.
I've got a tin. It's not very big.
No, leave it in plugged in.
It does have lips on it.
It's like a pencil cord, so.
It does have a sticker on it still. Give me a minute, because I'm not going to sell it for what it says on the tin. If it was just the tin itself, maybe.
Let me see.
But there's stuff in it. So,
And the sticker gouge will be gone before it gets to anybody. So.
yeah. Alright, so the tin, got pink. Yeah, it's kind of pink. Pinkish red lips. I'll get a dimension on it here in a minute.
It's got jewelry in it?
Nope, it's got trinket boxes. So it's going to be a starting bid of $3. That's where the rest of those went. I knew I'd gotten more little trinkets.
Okay, well, I'll let you know.
I need that one taken off, please. Alright, so this trinket box, it's more Midwest. Something Falls. Made in China. It is Tooth Fairy Treasure. Tooth Fairy Treasure. I'm doing my very best to show this. So, Tooth Fairy Treasure. So this comes in that heart tin. And it's a fairy / angel. She's got a pink dress with blue ribbon, and her wings and the base are a yellow, and then this is blue here. So that's what comes in the tin. Then here's a teapot trinket box. It's got some dust on it. It's yellow with purple. It's yellow with purple flowers. These are mini trinkets. Someone a while back in September, yeah, I believe it was September, was looking for tooth fairy or fairy trinket boxes, and that's how I ended up with these. In fact, I think I got another trinket over there, but it's wood. This one is a parrot. It's a slider. So that's a starting bid, $3 for the heart tin and the trinkets. So it just slides. It does come off. It does go back on. This thing is little. And then let's see if I can get it all back in here. There's the lid. Alright, I'll get some measurements for you. And we still had one giveaway, didn't we?
Yeah, and just.
I know I can do it really quick. If you're in chat and you have it dropped a number between 1 and 125, you can do that now. So without the lid, it is approximately 1 and almost 3/4. 1 and almost 3/4. Wait. Yeah, just short of 3/4. With the lid, it is 1 and just still short of 3/4. So from the tip, top of the heart to the corner is right at 3. From side to side, side to side, it is 3. So it's about a 3 by 3. Starting bid, we can even do a buy it now $3. My funky faces today is because I've been having some hot flashes. I apologize. Flashes are physically uncomfortable, at least they are for me. I don't look a certain way. For that, let's see, our giveaway. Our last giveaway is for the Kansas Cowboy. Now this, I don't remember the ounces on it, but this will give you the equivalent of like 3 of the melts, of the small melts. And the number for it is 13.
13. Jessica, Dumpster Girl, won that one.
So Jessica, this is what you won. It is a wax melt. It is made locally. Veteran and his family. It's actually him and his wife, but they do have other family members that come in and help. They have 2 locations now. They have one south of Fort Riley in that town. We're east of Fort Riley, which is, and that is the Kansas Cowboy, right?
Yep.
Kansas Cowboy.
It's a wax melt. Like
It's a wax melt, honey.
You put it in a warmer.
You put them in a wax warmer.
And it's got like a
fresh scent.
Yeah, like a fresh soapy scent, like
a clean scent.
Yeah.
And I already have something coming to you, so okay, I'll give it to Myra. Alright. Gift to Myra. And just alright, y'all. We're gonna close up shop. I wish I had the energy to do more. I really don't. I mean, I guess I could show one more thing while I'm doing this. This is going to be a bite now, $5. It's rose eye mask. There's 60 pieces, so it's 30 pairs of eye masks. It is brand new, rose Braille is the brand. Expiration manufacture date is April of 23. Expiration date is April of 26. Buy it now, $5. Jessica Dumpster Girl. I'm gifting to Myra. Let me make sure. Oh, this is one where I needed to do the sunflower stocking. How do I keep all the stuff straight? The sunflower.
Well, thank you very much, Jessica. Have a good night.
Sunflower wax. Mary. I believe if she would have been active in chat, that's what she would have chose, because she is a sunflower lover too. And if I'm wrong, then I've got the other scent to give her too. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here tonight. If you bought from me, this is first of 3 nights, or 3 evenings. I invoice on Thursdays. Good night, Jessica. Thank you for coming in, honey. I don't know why I'm trying to grab the computer. Y'all's up there, computer's here. I want to thank y'all for being here. Thank you for your purchases, however many. That's never the goal. I mean, it's great to sell, but that's never our priority. Our priority is everyone to have fun and to be authentic and just be in a chill environment. I have many folks that, many. I have more than one, but less than 5, that aren't in active chat, not because they don't want to support me or my channel, but because they're dealing with a lot, and some people have access to my chat, and those people don't understand that even their best intention isn't always the best for other people. And I'm trying to find the balance in that. I'm not overlooking anyone deliberately or how people are treating them. I ended up with 13 emails today specifically to do with who I collaborate with, and we're talking in the last 6 weeks. Whether it's on my channel or other channels. I will remind you, my name is Stephanie Groves. I'm with the Groves Bargain Emporium. This is my channel. This is what I have control over. What other people do and their channels, whatever their guidelines are, that's their business. It's not my place to tell them what to do with it. Most people know I lurk in other channels, and I do. This morning wasn't one of those mornings. I slept in because we're on day 3 of a winter storm. It is not easy to come on YouTube with little boundaries, because what I mean by little boundaries, meaning we are publicly being stringed out right now. I'm doing stuff in real time, but I've done my best in the last 3 or 4 months to give you the most authentic that I am. And if that isn't enough up until this point, then I get it. But I'm human. I'm a recovering drug addict. There was a time I was a really terrible different. I was a terrible daughter. That's what happens when you're a drug addict. I fought for the last 10 years for the sobriety I have. I have a book somewhere around here. It's probably over by my chair because I've needed to have a reminder constantly lately of what it means to have my sobriety on the hardest days when life just wants to deal you some more. I don't mind people reaching out and asking questions, but in regards to my reputation on YouTube, what people do, they do. There's nothing I can do. I'm not going to lean on them. I'm not going to tell them they know where I stand. Yes, my character has been assassinated in recent weeks. 3 of the emails today said, Steph, well, if you got the proof, just show it. Otherwise, you've got something to hide. No, I don't have nothing to hide. What I'll tell you is I've grown to care about people in the chat. Not everyone is here tonight. You know, people have lives. Other people are dealing with these storms too. Other people have children and grandchildren they're taking care of. So don't expect people in the chat every night. It's great when everyone comes in if they can. I'm aware of a good portion of what has been said with my name being called out. I will remind you that in October, my family went through some health struggles. And I had to be late with some resellers on paying them. Not late like in a week or 2 weeks, meaning I couldn't pay them immediately or even within 48 hours. So I emailed them, I was proactive, and I emailed them and I told them. I was hoping I could have them all paid before their windows were over, right? I knew it wasn't going to happen with everybody. There's at least 1, but I think there's 4 of those channels that had the screenshot of my PayPal in October that shows who I owed money to up until that point. And that's all I'll say about that. I don't have to come on here and prove a damn thing. I try to be positive as I can, even when I'm struggling. Today was a gift that the most pivotal person other than my grandmother, my children, and my husband, you know, the person you call no matter what, died. It had been a rough years before that. I don't have to prove anything, but I can tell you I've got it all. Not just my story or theirs. I've got it all in the full context of it. And I say that because I'm done. You know, I put 2024 to bed saying no more, and I mean it now. We are 6 days into the new year. And I still have certain people that won't come into my chat because they care about who's watching, what they bid on, and da-da-da. So we do internet or email sales. Those sales haven't been a whole lot lately. But you know what? It's great when it happens. It was due to some emails I got on it. I was watching the show from earlier today. And I haven't got all the way through it. My blood pressure was going up just because I was irritated about a couple things. Because people are blowing things one way or another. Because someone does this on this channel and someone does this on this channel. Well, you know, we're all human beings. We all have the right to choose who we associate with, who we represent. I think most of us represent ourselves to the best we can. Life is hard. We shouldn't be making it harder for others. I've had numerous people, and of course, usually it blows on the day that something's going on YouTube, that asked me about being on the channel. It happened during my lives. It was during one of our it was Kansas City. That's why the rule of you're here to represent yourself and not someone else's channel is actually a rule in our chat. You know, we're human beings. You know, when I come on to sell, I come on trying to bring you the best experience I can for that evening. Today I'm struggling. Struggling because, for one, I'm nursing an ankle injury on a foot that I fractured while I was an addict. What does that mean? That means I didn't go to the hospital and have it examined because I was an addict. If they checked my UA, they'd have seen the amount of opiates in my system. And at least when an addict is an active addict, they think, well, you're going to get in trouble. I don't know that I would have got in trouble, but maybe there would have been some intervention. Instead, I nursed an injury until it healed incorrectly, which means unless it fractures again, it's an injury I just have to live with. Most days I'm good. Mr. Stephanie even talked to me yesterday. He goes, Steph, you were walking a little weird the last 2 weeks. I said, no. And it's a good indication that it's going to happen soon. Thankfully, I was near something. I wasn't outside with things in my hands, which is why usually I don't have both hands full. My ideas going into October, not into October, but going into October, I knew who I wasn't going to sell with and why. Not because there's anything, but just because our channels don't align. I knew who I wanted to collaborate with, either at the end of 2024 or even in the beginning of 2025. Some of us are just not at the same rate right now because we got life going on off screen. And for others, it's because there's been a lot going on YouTube. I go back to one of the warnings I had around Thanksgiving, which was stuffing. There's a lot of people in wolf's clothing. I'm not really taking that out of context, just so you know. The problem is this person didn't direct me to a channel or to people, which means my guard has been up with everybody, and that's unfair. I do not put anyone in an invisible box because of their association with anyone or any other channel. It's how they behave when they're in chat. I know it's up here and I'm talking this way. I'm sorry. I'm still... anyone that's reached out to me in another way, and it has not been to spread hate, but to get maybe clarification. Thank you for at least having the courage to reach out and ask, because I don't mind that stuff. For some people, and I'm not talking people in my active chat, y'all, you really need to maybe proofread before you send me an email. I'm a human being, and I struggle with depression, and that's just one of those facets of it. I have CPTSD. And I've had that for 39 years. 39 years. So, that's not a poor me thing. That's, hey, before you send me an email, proofread it. Because if I'm having a rough day, I might misunderstand it. And in that case, I usually ask Mr. Stephanie to give me guidance. But to this day, Mr. Stephanie does not have a list of people that email me or I email back. And that goes across all platforms. Because who I talk to and the context of it is my business. Because people need to know that they can talk to me without feeling like Mr. Stephanie's going to hear all about it. A few things does him and I actually discuss about what people tell me. People send me hate mail, he gets to know who those people are. Because when you make someone feel like they should become part of the 13 reasons why, there's a problem. I'm not having it in 2025. This is my channel. I'm not going to tolerate other people feeling uncomfortable in the chat. Now, if a misunderstanding is a misunderstanding, anyone can get over that. But I'm not going to have anyone feeling like they're being harmed mentally, emotionally, or otherwise when they are in our chat. No, that isn't why I put anyone in the invisible box today. I did that because that person clearly, right there at the end, said they're having a bad day and this is why. Which I don't mind that, but I've asked them to use my email that they've done many times before, and then they'll drop in chat, hey, delete so and so instead of opening it, and I don't have a problem with that either. A lot of us deal with so much and we don't talk about it, and that's fine. But some of us do, and some of us are pretty vocal about it in other people's chats. Here's the thing, if you're able to comment in my chat, you have a channel yourself. Go on and click live. If you don't have 50 subs, to find a streaming app and use that. You can go live without 50 subs as long as you're using a streaming app. I do know that to be a fact. Sorry for the chit chat here at the end, but I'm telling you, when people I love have felt as much stress as I have, and I know what it's done to me, and I haven't been vocal about that. You've seen it. If you've been around since October, you've seen it. That's the reason why. No, what people tell me, including the negative Nancy's, doesn't mean I can't ever bring it. It's just I choose not to because it's going to hurt a whole lot of people. And those people are people I care about. Now, maybe some of them know that people talk about them, and that's fine. I just don't want to be part of it. So, there's something that's said on the morning show. I don't know if it's said every day, but it's something I've heard, or at least been paying attention to a lot more lately. And it's you do you, boo. Right? People can character assassinate people all they want. People can create fraudulent invoices. But there's at least one, if not four, other resellers who have great reputations. I will not name them. Who have the screenshots of my PayPal from October that showed the entirety of who had invoiced me. I think every day I got one. I think it was the 1st of January. If not, it was somewhere at the end of. I vape, y'all, in case you didn't know. Sorry, we're an active family and we haven't eaten yet. But, what was I going to say? We should be here to build everybody, each other up. And if you think anyone that I've associated with, either on my channel or on theirs in the last 6 to 8 weeks, is whatever, take it to them. Take it to them. They have emails. Their emails are on their channels. I think all of them are. But the one thing I won't do is people harassing the people that are on my YouTube. And that's not just recent. Have been on my channel. And I know it happens on places where I'm on their channel or I've been in their chat. It hasn't been a secret either. 2025 needs to be the year that we rise up and I'm cool with my tribe being small. Block paths alone. Doing this over is more difficult, though, I'm telling you that. But it's still got, let's see, 3,700. Let's see. Let's ask Siri. We're just going to close down the desk. We're going to ask Siri. Hey Siri, how many days has it been since October 14th, 2014? 3,737 days. So 3737. So 3,737 sobriety. And the one thing I said from the beginning, not because I'm perfect, y'all, I screwed up a lot. I screwed up a lot by coming on YouTube before I was ready. Because I've been pressured. And that's my fault. I went on channels where I've been asked to be on their channel. Not because I asked them. There's their trinket box. This is a wood one. You know, you have to know who to associate with. But you have to be careful not to isolate yourself, because this person and this person and this person, you know, I got an email last week that told me because I allow someone in my chat, or because I'm one of their subs, that they're unsubbing to me and they're not going to be in my chat no more, and da-da-da. And I'm like, are you kidding me? It's getting old, y'all. I'm not closing my channel down for anybody. If I close YouTube down permanently for me, it's going to be on my terms. You know, the night before my first day of sobriety, I didn't know how I was going to get sober or even stay sober. But I had a talk with God and I said, I don't know how you're going to do it. But let's go, right? I had no idea that my sobriety was going to be cold turkey and how hard it was going to be to crawl out of that. But I did it through a medical setting. And I swore while I sat, getting sober and my head clearing, and realizing the true impact of my addiction. Not just on those I love, but those around me and myself. That no one would have the power to bring the dirt on me ever again. I would be beholden to no one, including Mr. Stephanie, and that can be misconstrued. I don't mean it that way. What I mean is, no one under God would have the power to tear me down, because I give them power to. And, you know, it's not been easy, because 2024 did just that. It really did try to tear me completely apart. And a lot of people that come in my chat are a great reason why. That 101, let me go through these numbers, because y'all know numbers mean something to me. So, the reason why I chose 13 tonight was there's 13 reasons why. Do not Google it if you're triggered sensitively. I've never watched the series. I don't know that I ever will. I've had a lot of moments leading up to this year. The 13 reasons why. I do know it has to do with cyberbullying. 101 for one. Yeah, it's tattooed. There's a story with that. But I'll tell you why this didn't happen, because I have 101 plus reasons why. I haven't shut down my YouTube channel. And everybody that's been in my chat tonight has contributed to that 101 plus. The number 62 is how old my mom would have been her last birthday. She was born in 62 and she'd have been 62. Now I know a few of y'all have birthdays this last year. and turned 62 and was born in 62. There's debate on who it was. I'm not sure any of them are in my chat, but I think there was one or maybe two in the last, few months I have been. But anyways, I'm going to close up. I'm going to close the outro with the intro because I still haven't got it done. Maybe I should just do the end of the year one. Let me see if I can do it while I'm live. I'm not sure I can. I want to thank you all for being here tonight, for one. Oh, it's gonna let me mute it. For continuing to show up weekly or every other week, whatever, to support me, whether it's just been in my chat. We never really know how much just being you out of an authentic has helped some people just deal some crappy hand. It's not one rough day, it's more than that. Let's see if I can get it. I don't know if I did. Let me see. I guess I need to have patience. Alright, y'all. Y'all have a good night. I'm not sure who's even on tonight. I went to say it earlier, and then I know a couple people came in chat and got turned around, whatever. A lot of us have more than one channel. Josie has a Josie's Care, or Josie Cares. I think it's Josie Cares channel. And that's where she is able to separate her selling on YouTube to her personal life. I hope I did justice by explaining that. But if you've never been there, just go check it out. Another one is the morning show with Johnny. Y'all know he's got a fur baby channel. His fur babies are adorable. He's also got a cooking show. I heard about that one on a few occasions, but life keeps going day after day. Today, I checked one email because someone said they emailed me. And so I checked and I realized that other people had been emailing since. And I don't have the energy to call anyone today or tomorrow. I'm telling you, I'm really maxed emotionally. Today was a year since Brian passed away. So you're gonna have, if it's urgent, please email me. Please don't take it personal, and if you do, then it's on you, and I'm not trying to sound rude. I'm really not. I care about everybody, but I have to care about myself more. He has a cooking show. Y'all have to go look at them all. None of them are too long. But if you can find the one where he makes with the ingredient bananas. Bananas are the main ingredient. If y'all go over there, someone's got to leave a comment. I want to tell you what. Y'all got to leave a comment. Yeah, y'all leave a comment if you haven't already, okay? Because it's a little bit old. But the ingredient in that particular show had bananas in it. Go over, like, sub if you want, but like the video and comment. Because I want to see who. Someone told me recently, Steph, you're an influencer, and I'm like, an influencer? I can't make anyone go out and buy 50-gallon bags at Walmart. And they're like, no, you're authentic. Well, if authentic makes me an influencer, if it inspires you, let's see, where is it? Yeah, there it is. If it inspires you to level up, then I hope I am that person. I don't know what the year holds. I've got some spots on other channels. I haven't been big on promoting that yet. But we'll see where things go. Right now things are fluid. Don't be the reason why someone has a shitty day. If you can't stay positive, let's stay out of people's chat. It's alright to come in and say, hey, I need prayers, whatever, I'm having a rough day. But don't make people feel bad because they're not able to keep up with chat. Or because people aren't responding to you quick enough. Our lag was real today. But with that said, I'm gonna put the video I wrapped up the year with. If I offended anyone, I didn't mean to. If the truth hurts for others, well then, level up. My mama didn't teach me how to hate. And that's a huge flaw of mine because I've let people run over me for too long. But, let's have a good year. Jeffrey, if you're still watching, we'll be able to talk tomorrow. But, bud, I told you, the invisible box, you know, if I had to time you out, it was gonna be more. I went with 24 hours because I just need a break, bud. I'm praying for you. I will continue to pray for you. I know how overwhelming it can be to start up healthcare again, especially if it's been more than a year. And that can be stressful. Have a good night, Jeffrey. And everyone else, Robin, Myra, if y'all are still here, Jessica, I think she left. Jessica B, if you're still here, have a good night. Krakens, both of them, I think they left. I hope I picked the right one. Kraken Mary. I think Kraken 112. Yeah, he did. It was the naked butt or whatever. Butt naked one. We'll be back at the same time tomorrow, y'all. It's going to be $2 Tuesday, where everything starts at $2 or is $2. Buy it now. With that said, it's time to eat. Have a good night. I was going to look and see who's on, but y'all, we kind of run in the same crowds, at least the ones that I've shared out. So have a good night. Love y'all.